Hello friends, welcome to this session. I am Jaimit. I am working in enterprise large scale web product development since last more than 10 years, and I am working as a remote software engineer in international company since last more than 6 years. This video is for everyone, like whether you are a fresher or you are an experienced developer, software developer. So I'm going to cover everything, like focusing for all the level of engineers, like whether you are a fresher or you are an experienced software developer. This video is for everyone. Okay, so in this particular video I will talk about how to get a high paying international remote software developer jobs. So I will cover like what exactly you need to focus so you will get the international remote job with very good high paying salary. Okay, so this is video is like about based on my experience journey. I would like to say something for a bigger community and every developer around the world, so they can get something and they can get some idea on this part, and they will get a more opportunity on their direction if they prepare something based on my knowledge sharing. Okay, so let's get started. So first thing is first point, you need to take care about, make sure to be a technical sound and be with the trend, which means to that if you are working as a web developer, then if you are working in the initial, like if you have 1 or 2 year of experience working in the web development, then make sure you are a technical sound on relevant topics, and also try to learn every day something new, so you be in with the trend, like something technology is evaluating every day in a software development field. So we need to keep learning and we need to be in trend every time, like sometime some particular technology get deprecated and something new are coming in the trend, so we need to be with trend even if we have experience of 2 3 year or 4 years or 5 years or more than that. So learning is the key point. Keep learning every day, that is a key points, and be with the trend, that is a key points, so that you will have a technical sound knowledge. Once you have a technical sound knowledge in then you are able to compete very well in the international market. Okay, so if you are in the fresher level, then and also like it is matter like in academic, whatever you are learning side by academic, you need to be focused on specific area. Like if you want to be a web developer, you start learning yourself, or you can explore some you can take some courses and all those things and try to be a technical sound on specific topic. Like if you want to be a web developer, you can choose some serverless language. Like if you want to become web developer, you need to learn something on client side, on server side, and database side. So you can choose your language, like if you whether you want to do PHP or Node.js or Python or something like that. But yeah, whatever you do, you be a technical sound, and after once you get some track, you be with the trends. Say for example, if you are a experienced developer for 5 year of experienced developer, and you want to go into the international remote market, then make sure like whatever web development things you are doing, that's fine, but you need to be in trend, means like you need to learn something side by. Say for example, along with web development, you need to be in track with like cloud technologies, because nowadays all every application mostly get hosted on clouds like GCP or AWS and many other things, right? So whatever you are doing, say for example you are a designer. Okay, so along with designing skill, whatever you having, you need to explore something around, like you have a basic knowledge of backend, that is also a good plus point for you. Similar things for testing, like if someone doing testing, web application testing, and if they have a more knowledge of specific around area relevant to trend like automation and some programming knowledge on those things, so it will be obviously gonna help to compete in the international market for a remote job. Okay, And so main thing is like be with the trend, keep learning the technology around. Apart from specific domain, if you are a mobile application developer, like you also need to be like well technical sound in all the areas. Sometime what's happened, like if you are doing Android or iPhone, there are hybrid application also coming into the market. So if you have knowledge of that, that will be a plus point for you, right? So that way, like if you are a web developer, sometime you are doing PHP or a Java or something like that. In trend, sometime like Python is going more in trend, sometime Node.js is going more in trend. So like React on the front end, back end Node.js, then or someone doing Python, and also you learn some cloud things. So this will be a trending at the moment. Okay, so that way you can be a technical sound and be with the trends. So that will be the first point you need to focus. Once you be a technical sound, you are ready for international battles and you are ready for like international competition, right? Because when you are applying in the local market in your city, some local companies, that competition is around that particular area only. Okay, like if you are applying it in some local company, that competition is up to that local city only. But when you are going for international remote job, that competition is going to stuff, because that competition is with worldwide, that competition around a developer around from around the world. Okay, so that will be obviously, if you get good opportunity, high pay, but side by it will be challenging too, because international application are coming from international rather than the local market. But nothing is possible if you do hard work and keep learning every day. Okay, and just be focused on each and every small things I am talking in this video, that is really important for you. Okay, so let us go to the next step. Yeah, the communication. Focus on communication. This is I am telling, like whether you are in college and watching this video, I am always telling, like apart from technical sound you are becoming, this is along with the technology you are learning, the communication is also same priority and more important points. Okay, so make sure your communication is improving every day. uh, you are too deep to the point on particular communication, so that like if you are in fresher level, in the academic level, from academic itself you start, like you start trying to make your communication sharper. Like if whatever you are talking, whether you are doing replying through email, whether you are replying in chats, professional chats, whether you are talking in English with the um, some other professionals or your colleagues. Okay, so from college itself, you can start, like from fresher level itself, you try to focus on your communication, whether it is a written communication, communicate through emails, whether it is a voice communication, talking in the meetings, or a one-on-one meeting communication. So make sure your communication is perfect. So if you have a communication perfect and you lacking around somewhere in the technology side, that gap will breach automatically, because communication is key points if you are going for international remote job. Okay, so you need to focus and give a first priority to the communication always. And if you are a experienced level developer, say for example you have a 4 5 or more year of experience, or 1 2 year of experience, so after some year of experience you get some your communication better, because you are working in the company culture, and in company you have a meetings and you have a talk with your colleagues, you have a talk with some hierarchy people like your manager and all in the meeting session. So your communication become more better, like after 4 5 years you are talking with sometime in with the clients. So of course your communication become more better comparative to fresher level or academic level. But when you are going into the international market and you are going for international jobs, at that time the communication and to the points communication always matters. Okay, so you need to make sure, like whatever emails you are replying, whatever chats you are replying in the professional level, whatever talks you are doing in the meetings or a one-on-one with client or colleagues, make sure you do to the points. Like whenever you are writing email, your email should be proper, like you have a proper signature, you have a proper wording around, like instead of directly forwarding or directly roughly writing some emails. Okay, so doesn't matter you are doing emails to your colleague or anyone, you make try to make it perfect, so that way you will improve the communication. Okay, and also email, apart from email, make sure you have a proper listening skill, proper speaking skill, and all those things will be matter in remote international job. Okay, so that is a really important point, parallel to the technical sound and technical things you are learning around. Okay, so this will be a very really important points even after you get the remote job. That is also this communication is always matters, because you have to like when you are working in the company, that is different thing, because you have a colleague around, you have a manager around, you have everyone around to understand something if you did not understand the requirement. But once you are in the remote job, like your team will be spreaded around the world, right? So nobody physically around you, so you need to bridge the communication gap, you need to understand the project requirement and all those things very well. Otherwise like there will be, if any communication gap, it will be impact to the your project delivery or whatever you are implementing, right? So over communication is always needed in remote communication. When you are doing a remote job, the communication is really important points. Okay, so after even you get the remote job, like whatever chat communication you are doing with the team in the Slack or a Skype or a MS Team, that is a really important. Whether you are drafting some email to the client and your teammates, that is also important. Day-to-day call you are taking remotely with the clients and your teammates, that is also matter. So communication is really first point I can say, compared parallel to the technology sound you are becoming in the remote world. Okay, so focus on your communication always and try to improve it day by day. If nothing will like improve suddenly, but you need to keep it trying, so things will of course improve. Okay, another thing and important points, like build your network. Okay, so mainly like building a network always help. Means like this two platform, LinkedIn and Twitter. LinkedIn.com is a really great platform for a professional around the world. Okay, and that same way Twitter is also a good platform for a engaging with the high brand, high company and other professional people around the world. That Twitter is also a good platform for that case. Okay, so whether if you are in the college and fresher level, I am really appeal you to go ahead and create your account in linkedin.com as well as twitter.com. Okay, so make sure you visit this, even if you are fresher and don't know about LinkedIn, just go to the linkedin.com, twitter.com and create your account and try to learn it. Like because once you create your account, try to add professional software developers or a professional around your interest area, so that way try to build your network. Okay, create a connection, try to follow something something on some other people on Twitter or like that. If you already experienced person, then you might already have idea like what is LinkedIn and Twitter. Like after some experience, you already have a LinkedIn Twitter account, but once you have an account and you have some experience around that, things is also matter, like how frequent you are sharing things on LinkedIn, how frequent you are sharing things on Twitter, how you are building the network and how you are connecting with the people. So that is also important things, very important things, like compared to the jobs you are searching around other jobs portal. Like there are many job portal, Monster.com or Naukri.com, and in local level I am talking about. But compared to that, building network on LinkedIn and Twitter of course help you to get the good and very fantastic opportunities. Okay, whether you are a fresher or whether you are an experienced people, everyone get a good chance to get a more opportunity on these two platform. Because and what happened, like how I was get the opportunity in the remote market. I am working in the remote since more than 6 years. Okay, so like mainly these two platform I am always recommend. Like you can build your network if you are a fresher level or if you are a 1 to 3 year experience level. What I would suggest is like you can try to build your network on LinkedIn, Twitter, as well as you try to reach out the peoples directly on some remote company. Also, what you can do is like you can search something on this platform, like you will get the many benefit on that. Say for example, let me exit this presentation screen, and I am showing this profile. You can see like this is my LinkedIn profile. I just updated here. I am taking part in this community. This is something I added in title around whatever work I am doing. I'm talking about different, I'm sharing blogs and all those things, so I'm talking about that thing. So you need to create your account to like LinkedIn profile professionally, with all the details you having, like titles and your experience details, whatever technology you know about. If you have some other experience, you can mention that. If you did any certification, so you can mention that around. If you are volunteering any community, you can mention that. You can also add skill set on many things. Okay, so that way you can make your profile more stronger. If you are a fresher, don't worry about filling up everything, but you can represent whatever you know. Like in academic you learn some languages, or whatever basic knowledge you have, you can mention everything here. And another good thing is like once you create this, even if you are in college and you create an account in LinkedIn, if you learn something, some courses, you take part in some event in your college or anywhere, some learning something, you can share that learning in LinkedIn. So that way you will build your network. Okay, so share something on LinkedIn, try to tag someone who have taken the session, and also try to reach out some remote company people, and so you can connect people around the world, right, in this platform. Even you are also able to search here some contents, so that will say for example interns. Okay, so that way you will get, if you go into the post, you will see here like some intern related offers, right? So that way you can search here whatever you want to, if you want to search specific, like this is just I'm covering for a fresher purpose. You can search this kind of things in the post level, as well as you can directly LinkedIn job is also one of the good platform to get the international and local jobs around the world. Okay, so this is just I give an example, basic level things for a fresher audience as well, like fresher or academic college level people. But if you already have a good experience around like 3 4 5 year experience, you are, of course you are in the LinkedIn. But what I am suggesting is like whatever course you are doing, you can post every day, like at least keep target, like in week you have to post 2 3 times, or at least once in the week. Whatever course you are taking, just post it. If you are learning something, yeah, attending some event, post it and tag some peoples. And if you are achieving something good, or you learn something this week, you learn something new in your project, and then you can try to like compile it in some way and try to post it on LinkedIn and Twitter. So that way, and also tag your colleagues or something, so that way you can build your network. Another thing is like you can also reach out to the people. That is also very important things, like build your network, try to reach out different people. Sometimes it's possible, like busy people, we might not get the reply in the busy schedule, but yeah, if you can try to reach out maximum people to get the opportunity, somewhere a door might open. Okay, so but main thing is like you get well prepared around. Okay, so this is I just try to show my LinkedIn profile same way I have a Twitter profile. So here I also represent like community. I am taking part. I have some certification, and I'm taking part in AWS community builder programs, and whatever I know. Like I am trying to tweet also. Like I created this AWS video for community, so someone can learn. So I post it here. Okay, so that way you can keep posting things around. So and try to build, reach out to the people, follow some giant company peoples, and that way you will build your network, and will opportunity will knock to you. Okay, so let us come back to the presentation. So this building your network is really important point in LinkedIn and Twitter. That will of course somewhere open the door to your opportunities somewhere. Okay, yeah, this same thing is like take a part in community and share your knowledge. If you are a experienced people, like if you have a 3-4 year of experience, and or like already you have some you already you get the local job, and you get the good track on some technology, try to take a part in some community. So taking a part in community is not means like you need to be a technical sound. Community is for learning perspective only. Okay, so you try to learn something, and whatever you know, try to share that knowledge to the wider community around. Say for example, I am taking part in AWS community builder program, so that is a community program. Similar way, there are community running for different technology also, right? Like in Laravel community, say for example, there will be a JavaScript level community also running, React and Angular level community also running. So open source, even open source contribution community also running around the world. So that way you can take part in some community, try to learn something, build your network, and share your knowledge. At the end, this will be keep sharing this whatever activity you are doing in the community with the in your LinkedIn and Twitter, and that will build your profile and opportunity. Knock it, like sometime you need to reach out to the opportunity, and once you have harder like once you are work harder, you have this all thing put together, opportunity will reach out to you, many opportunity will reach out to you. Okay, so that this each and every small things talking I am talking in this video, this is really important for you. Okay, so you need to think about it, you need to think about where you need to improve, and of course you will get success if you follow each and every points which I am talking about. Okay, so this is also important points for experienced people, if you have 4-5 year of experience, 1 or 2 year experience, even doesn't matter, like some fresher people also nowadays are very talented. So I am telling, like, you from beginning of your career start focusing on this all things, like you can write some blogs, you can share samples on github.com, you can write your blog, say for a Medium or a dev.to. So that way you can write your blogs in some popular blog platform, or even you can create your own blogs as well. Okay, so share whatever you know, like if you have a knowledge about specific language, if you have knowledge about specific technology, even sharing about HTML, that is also fine, right? So keep sharing whatever knowledge you having through blogs. Share samples on the GitHub, like if you are exploring some new area to be in trend, create some POC demo, like and then share that demo on GitHub. So keep sharing on GitHub as well, so that will also matter when you are going in international market, because when you are going for an international remote job, this competition level is not up to local. That competition level goes to the wider worldwide developer. You are competing around developer around the world instead of particular local city developers. Okay, so that is why you need to do this all things, so your profile will become unique and you will get the opportunity easily. Okay, so nothing is possible like if you focus on each and every points one by one. Another thing is like create a impactful CV as per international standard. So whenever you are going for a international remote job, of course, first entry point is your CV, right? Because your CV is not going to compete with the local developer around your city, but your CV will going to competition. Your CV will going to compete, have a competition from developer around the world, right? Because it is an international remote job. So make sure your CV is really very impactful. You have a to the point things are added into that, and what happened like nowadays in international market, job application are coming. Developer from around the world, so they have a position open, 2 or 3 position open, they have a huge amount of application coming around from around the world, right? So obviously there are sometime ATS system like application tracking system, they are using that are auto rejecting some CVs. Like if you have a not proper CV, or if you have some spelling things, or if you have not proper formatted things, or not have enough keyword and information things according to your position you are applying for, that will auto reject from the ATS system. That is also possible, right? So make sure your CV is proper at the first point to compete with the international developer around the world for a like for a 1 or 3 position application are coming from around the world, so you need to make your entry point stronger. So let me give here, I am exiting this presentation and show you some example regarding CVs, what you can focus on for international standard CV. Okay, so here is some sample CV, like whenever you are building international standard CV, I mean that you are applying for international job, so you have a competition with the developer around the world, so you need to prepare this CV accordingly. So main thing is you include whatever things I am talking in this particular sample CV at least. So you should have a simple CV like this, so text based, so it will be always auto tracked in any system. So you have a like first name last name of your position, you are like whatever current position or you are applying for, say for example Jamie Borania, same way your names and whatever position like web developer or a mobile application developer, application tester, or whatever like project manager or technical project manager, whatever. And then you can mention your contact detail like your email, your phone number, LinkedIn profile, and also you can mention like Skype ID if you have, and location. You whenever you are going in international market, make sure you are giving full detail like your city, state, and country. Even country is important, okay, because you are applying for international job. Also, like if you have some experience, if you are some experienced people, then make sure you add this summary thing like you and you can explain things like I have experience on implementing this kind of this domain projects for this many years of experience. I have worked on this challenging things for this particular years. So those kind of things, summary points like some key points which you want to highlight technically for your profile compared to the position you are applying for. Okay, so you can add those 4 or 5 points in the summary section. If you are a fresher, sometime it's fine if you can skip this, but if you are a fresher, even you can mention like whatever particular things you want to highlight, like I am interested in this particular web development or a mobile application development, I know around these areas, and in college I get this much CPA, or I get the gold medal or something like that. In this event I get the good rank. So those kind of achievement also you can mention in the summary. Okay, so that is also a good point. For experienced people, always like you can mention some challenges and whatever things you did, different projects. I mean, what particular things you did uniquely that you can mention in summary. You can mention like software and technical proficiency. You having like whatever web technology you know about, like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or Node.js, or React, or whatever programming language you know about, like Node, Java, or a Python, um, PHP, or whatever language you know about. Same way like RDS database, MVC framework, if you know something, operating system, CMS, you can mention everything, like whatever you know. Like if you know about something clouds or DevOps or serverless, whatever you know, you can mention everything, like GCP, AWS, some infrastructure things you know, or then you can mention that versioning control like Git or SVN. Some, if you know about some communication tool like even PMS tool for a project tracking, Basecamp or Slack. Same way you talk about web services. If you know about web services, you can mention like REST, SOAP, and whatever third party integration and all those things. So that way you can represent. If you are a fresher level, don't worry about like you know completely things or not, but whatever, if even you know basic things, just mention that, like I know about HTML, I know about PHP, I know about Node.js. You can mention, like if you hear something basic about that, you can mention it, learn later, but that's fine. You can represent everything here. Okay. In the technical proficiency. In the experience, if you are already experienced people, you can mention experience like this, like whatever company, then city, state, country, and then technique, whatever your position was like in that particular company, and whatever years you work for. Okay, so here city, state, country, because we are going in the international, so we are giving that level details. Same way like in projects, if you don't have experience, don't worry about it, but if you are fresher level, you can mention a academic level project also, like if whatever project you did in your academic. Okay. If you are experienced person, you can mention a real project kind of things here, like this is the XYZ company for this years, that many years I work on this particular project, and this is the technology I used, like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, whatever, like AWS or GCP or whatever technology you know you worked on, that like that you can mention, like Android or iPhone or Cordo or whatever. And responsibility, you whatever you taken, like exact responsibility you can mention, so someone can get idea which particular portion or which particular responsibility you taken around that project. Okay. And accomplishment, if you did specific things you implemented, or unique things, so that you can also mention. So then same way you can mention here. If some project are under NDA, make sure you added detail accordingly, like you can mention in that way, like not give exact name or URL or those things, but you try to represent the conceptual way. Okay, so this is just a about project. And education, you can mention like whatever, if you did computer engineer or a computer science or whatever education you have, you can mention that. You can also give institute and university name, and also give the full your city, state, and country. Okay, so whatever years you work, I mean study. So that way you can, this is just a international standard thing. So try to keep it simple, but informative, well informed, informal, like and also try to include keywords which is match with your job profile and particular job, or job you are applying for, and job description. So try to highlight those things in the summary, like according to the position you are applying, that try to highlight those things in your these summary things and technology things. Okay, so because whenever someone application coming around the from around the world, someone looking at the CV, they have a lot of CV to see, right, for filtering purpose. So they might see your CV for a few minutes or a few seconds. So that will open first page, and they directly see this summary, like this person is this good things and this technology he know. That's fine, like they will filter it accordingly, and they, if needed, they will go to the second page. Okay, so so this first page is really important. Okay, if you are freshers, you can mention like whatever you know about. If you have some accomplishment during career, you can mention that as well. So This is way you can make your CV international standard without any spelling mistake or anything. You can double check things with the Grammarly and all those things. So that is also matters. Formatting and keep simple and try to give a more information as possible. Okay. So that is also one more point I'm talking about, like create a impactful CV as per international standard. So once you have your CV ready, you have your technical background ready, you have build your network on LinkedIn and Twitter, I would suggest like you try to reach out maximum people. Say if you want to target some specific company, try to connect some people from that company in LinkedIn and Twitter. Try to follow them and try to reach out the people. You can try to send the email. Even I applied before 6 year or say 6 7 years, I was applied more than 100 job. Sometime possible I did not getting any replies, like even after applying 50 job or 100 job, I did not get even single reply. Okay, it might also be possible, but if you sometime it's possible, like after those hard work, you sometime you will get these reply back, and that opportunity will turn into the reality. Okay, so uh, things will be hard initially, but if you do well focused on that, it will be possible to achieve it. Okay, so this is an things about that. After that, you also be prepared for interview and ready for hands-on practical demo. So whenever you are giving interview in the local market, that is also a different thing, and whenever you are giving interview in the international remote market, that is also a different space. Okay, make sure you prepared prepared for interview, like in terms of technical things, in terms of communication things, in terms of how you are planning to execute your interview. So sometimes communication is also a key point, like you are replying timely to the company, and you are also well prepared, technical sound, and your communication is all the timeline and flexible in terms of schedule. And also practical demonstration is also important in some cases. Like, doesn't matter you complete that or not, but main thing is like they want to know what kind of core knowledge you having, and you are able to catch it up or not. So sometimes it's possible, like initially you after applying few jobs, you might get reply and you give interview and give a practical demo, you get fail, but don't worry about that. So every that will improve you. Okay, and that will of course benefit you as well at the end, because people are failing, and then and only they are like, failure is a part of success, like, and I would like to say that. Yeah, so after that, like once you have everything ready, your CV is ready, your technical sound, your communication proper, uh, take this list. Okay, there are a lot of these all websites I mentioned here. That is all are for a remote international high paying remote software developer jobs only. Okay, so these all websites are I like this different website to share with you, so at least you will get idea, because there are in local market, there are Monster and Naukri, there are a lot of platforms are there. Apart from this, there are um, other many platforms are there also, but I would like to follow you this few uh, remote job website that will help you to grab the opportunity from the international high paying remote job market. Okay, so this remoteok.com, we work remotely.com, LinkedIn jobs, that is also really important. Like I already tell you, like build network on LinkedIn and try to track those jobs. Workingnomads.com, that is also really good one. Apart from that, no desk is also really good one. Remotive is also good one. So there are these all things, like uh, turing.com, that is also good one. So this remote OK and we work remotely, I personally like that. So because you can imagine, like let me exit presentation, I can show you this website. So if you go to this we work remotely, there are tons of job listed here, and you can see like this technical project manager anywhere in the world, because it means like for this job people are able to apply from anywhere in the world. Same way if you see some other jobs around engineering manager, that anywhere in the world. This is for US only. So this way you can get in, you can try to grab the international opportunity, and try to go through the job profile, and if you don't know something, try to improve yourself technically and apply it. Okay. And same way this another remoteok.com, this is a we work remotely.com, this one remoteok.com. Here you can see like say for example this backend engineer Java. Okay, so you can see this opportunity is for worldwide, and you can see like $60K to $100K. That is just an like approximate range they mentioned for a salary perspective. So you can imagine like how much amount you will earn if you grab this opportunity compared to the local market job you are doing. Okay. Always whenever the challenges are there, whenever something tough to prepare, whenever you are going in the international competition, you will of course there you will face some challenges, and you know to keep improving every day. Then but once you grab these things, it will be, you can imagine like whatever local package you are getting, and whatever package this you will get in the hand at the end after doing this challenging improvements and um, continuous failure, and you turn that into the success by once you clear this interview. Okay, so you can imagine like you are earning 4-5 lakhs package in local company, and directly you grab like $60K package in international company, or $50K package in international company. So it is matter, right? So you can see like not talking about software developer, but even web application, like even HR person, like you can see like analysis person, or a HR person, or some test administration person, and QA person. That all can grab this kind of opportunity. Okay, so this figure you can that is why I'm telling like international high paying remote jobs. Okay, how to grab the how to get the high paying international remote jobs. So here they ask different things like whatever technical knowledge you required. So you can always what you can do is like even if you are a fresher level or 1 to 3 year experience level, possible you directly did not get this opportunity, so you try to go through this job description, keep focusing, work on like you have to work on these things, like these people's this kind of remote company are looking for this kind of position and this kind of skill set. So be prepared on that. Like if you are a fresher level 1-2 year, try to prepare on these particular things, and after 1 or 2 year you are ready for this thing and you will grab it, right? So you can see the compensation per year, so that will be matter, right? And this is worldwide, and you can work from your home. Yeah, so that is just a one points. So this I just given you example of remoteok.com, we work remotely.com. There are opportunity around all the different languages and different position relevant to software development. Okay, so you can explore that, and these are few I listed, but there are many other options as well. But one more thing I would like to say, like whether you are an experienced person or you are a fresher level, apart from applying job here, try to reach out to the different people. Like if you see like in remoteok.com having this job listed, grab that company name, try to reach out that company's employees or developers on the LinkedIn and Twitters, and try to follow them. Also text them, like in also what whenever you are texting them, be a professional, like hi XYZ, I am working in this particular field since this many years, and I would like to explore this particular position in your company, so can you guide me or something like that. You can try to reach out. Okay, if you are a fresher level, you can try to reach out, like I have the hello XYZ, I have this I just pass out from this particular field, like computer science or computer engineering, and I have this kind of good academic knowledge, and I would like to find out the intern position around, and if you can suggest or guide me something, that would be appreciated. So kind of things you can try to reach out with different people on LinkedIn and Twitter. So that might possible, like after 50 emails or a 50 email you send, you might get a 1-2 reply, and from that possible one turn into the reality, and you get the success international high paying job in the uh, uh, remote international market, right? It might possible. So as I already tell you, like I also applied a lot of job, more than 50 or 100, and I get a few replies and try to convert that into the reality, and I'm working in the remote market since last 6 years. Okay, so that is based on my real experience. I am telling you this all story so that it will help to the even freshers, even experienced people around the world. So and that is why I'm sharing my knowledge with you all guys, so that way at least somewhere some points will touch to your heart and you will work on that, and that will of course help you. Okay, keep patience. Yeah, this is what I am telling. Like I try to apply many different jobs, and whenever I was in 4 5 year of experience or 3 4 year of experience, I was continuously doing practices like sending email, trying to reach out to the peoples, trying to make sure you writing proper emails, and trying to reach out to the people in different company. Even possible, like some in busy schedule people not able to reply you, and so don't worry about it. Keep patience, keep applying, and if you get reply and if you jump into the interview and possibly you might not success, right, and you not get clear it, but every interview will be a learning experience, because even in a local market, I given some interview in some company 2 3 times in one specific company. I was in initial phase of career, I was targeting specific company to join in my local market. I was given a many interview, like 2 3 times I given interview in that particular company, I was get rejected, but that was a really learning experience. Like every time I come up learning something new, and at that end up I get the international remote job compared to the local market job I was rejected, because I learned new things from that particular failure experience, and I enhance my technical knowledge, enhance my communication knowledge, and wherever I was failing, like whatever I was failing, I just try to analyze where exactly I am lacking in terms of technical, in terms of communication, in terms of um, reaching out to the different people internationally. So that way I improve it, and I grab the international opportunity. So don't worry about failure. Every interview will be learning experience, and keep patience. Okay. So last point I would like to say that keep learning and repeat all these steps until you success. Okay, so whatever step I explained from my first slide to here, keep learning every day, repeat this all step until you success. Failure is part of our successful journey always, right? And so keep trying until you get success. So these are some of the tips from my 6 years of uh, international. I'm working remotely since remotely in the international market since last more than 6 years. So based on my experience, I try to share this knowledge with the freshers guys and experienced developer around the world, so they get some knowledge around how to grab the international remote job. They get some idea about particular points. So this each and every small points I explained in this particular video session, that those all each and every points are really important. So keep focus on that particular things, and if you follow that particular things, I am sure that you will get 100% success on your, if you have a goal of getting, if you have a goal of an aim of getting the international remote job. Okay, so keep following my channel, keep follow, like if you like this kind of session, please share this session with your colleagues. Like if you are a fresher, share with your colleagues in your colleges, share with you. If you are experienced person, share this video with your friends in your company, and try to spread words around, so they will might get some good opportunity by after preparing by watching this video. Okay, so thank you for your time, and thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel, so please subscribe to my channel, so I feel more encouraged to help out the bigger community around, developer community around world, to get the good opportunity on hand. Okay, thank you so much for your time again, and thank you for watching this video.